actual heck? She makes me so mad. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna freak out. Oh my gosh. Now they're saying she did. Oh my gosh, like that's. What? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. As you can tell by the title, I'm gonna be doing a spoiler-free reading vlog of me reading Crescent City. Third book just came out. I have it. I'm reading it right now, so that video will be coming soon. In this video, I read the first and the second book, but I only show the spoiler-free of me reading the first book, and then I have a spoiler section of me reading the first and then all of the second book. Let's just get right into it. On the book at all. I don't even know what chapter I'm on. I've been listening on audiobook. I haven't listened to it today, but I'm on chapter 28. I'm like in the middle of it. Not a lot has really happened. I mean, yeah, not really a lot has happened. Kind of, but like it's kind of like a case. They're like trying to problem solve stuff, but you also get like the relationship. I love Ruin. I love him. He's kind of reminds me of CRESCENT, and you find out really early on that he has shadow power, so I'm wondering if people are connecting him and CRESCENT. It's been really good so far. I have been just trying to get into the story so I like understand what's going on. Aussie's driving me crazy. Just washed my face and now he wants to lick it. Oh my goodness, and Aussie wants to move and go sit on my backpack. What? Okay. You know, you're in my way. You just sat on my camera. Okay, I'm on chapter 34 right now, and again, I'm really liking it. It's just like they're trying to figure something out the whole time, so there's not really a lot I can say about it. The main characters are kind of getting closer. Okay, hey guys, I am on chapter 38. They just found out who might be behind, like what they're trying to figure out, and they're trying to figure out like all the details. I'm determined to finish this book today. A lot of crazy stuff has happened. Obviously, I can't spoil anything. Honestly, like the first half was kind of slow. The whole first of the book was about her grief and like getting through that, kind of learning about herself. What the actual heck? I think I'm on like chapter 68 or 69. I don't know. Something crazy just happened. I'm so shook. What? It's gotta be a trick. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. Okay, let's read some more. Hey guys, so I've now finished House of Earth and Blood. I couldn't really like talk about it a lot. I didn't really update a lot either. I was trying to just read it really fast. Overall, I think it was a really good book. I think my rating for it is gonna be like a 3.5, 3.75. It kind of felt slow in some places. I really liked the ending, and I know like the whole first book was kind of setting up and just getting to know the characters, but it did feel a little slow in places. This is future Caitlin after reading the second book, and I've also just started the third. If you haven't started the series yet, I highly recommend. I am loving the series. That was my little spoiler-free reading vlog, but now we are going to go on to the spoiler section, which is gonna be all of spoilers for Crescent City 1 and then me reading all of Crescent City 2. So if you have not read the Crescent City series, click off this video right now and we're just gonna get right into the spoiler section. The dryer's on, so I'm sorry if it's loud. There was something I saw and I was like, wait, is that a reference to something else? It says they did a crossing, and so they like crossed into the earth, this planet that they're on. If you've read Throne of Glass, you'll understand there's like some things about crossing worlds and stuff like that. Could it have something to kind of do with that? I don't know. There hasn't really been that much going on. I mean, doing regular things and then talking to people in their suspect list. Hunt is now living with Bryce, which is pretty. I love that. I'm almost halfway through the book now, and I'm on chapter 34. I'm at the part where Hunt went to the Oracle, and the Oracle tells him that she's like, do you want to know what Bryce, like what I told Bryce when she was younger? And he's like, no, it's Bryce's business. And then she told Hunt to stay away from Bryce, but obviously he can't do that. And so I'm like, what would they have said? Like, I don't know. Here is one theory I have. So the Starborn can work the horn, make it work, and open portals to other worlds. I have a feeling that Bryce is going to be that person. Here's the thing, is how is she going to be stronger than Rune when she's half human and half fae? Because I feel like she's going to end up being this like powerful person, and that she's going to be the person that can work the horn. That's what I'm guessing, is that maybe she can work the horn and repair it. If she could repair the horn, why would the Oracle tell him to stay away from her? Because she's gonna do something bad, or what? You know, I don't know. Autumn King kind of gives me the High Lord of the Autumn Court in Akatar. What's his name? Kind of gives me those vibes. Burnin', or like, is it Burnin'? I don't remember. I'm gonna keep listening to the book. So they just found out Sabine might be behind swapping the footage, but it implies that she killed her own daughter, and they're trying to figure out like why she would do it and all this. Y'all, it literally writes the weirdest thing. I cannot do anything with feet, y'all. I'm on page 371. If you have this book, I'm not gonna say out loud what is written there, but if you have this book, go to that page. I'm like halfway through, they're literally just talking about Sabine. It's so, oh, it made me cringe so bad. No, I don't think she killed her own daughter. So found out that Danica was selling the synth. Yeah, and that she also stole the horn. I'm trying to like think about why she would do all this stuff, but at the same time I really have no clue. Well, ain't no way. Ain't no freaking way. What the crap? Oh my gosh, I'm at the part where freaking Amelie, or whatever her freaking name is, she put trash on the pastries. It's Danica's birthday. So then Hunt goes to the bar where Amelia's at, and the whole pack or whatever threatens her, and he's like, you stay away or whatever. He's like choking her out basically. And then Sabine goes to Micah, and I knew something was gonna happen, but I didn't think they're like, you have to punish him. Actually, he's supposed to like die. And Bryce had just gotten her freaking leg cut open, all that, and she's still hurting, and they had to come do this. Micah just said that he's gonna have the living death, which is where Hunt's gonna get his wings cut off. What the actual crap? Like, Sabine is so, she makes me so mad. I'm like, your daughter's dead, and you're blaming every other person, getting mad at people that's trying to figure out what happened to her while you're doing nothing. It says they'll grow back. Okay, they will grow back, but it's still gonna freaking hurt. Like, he's probably gonna pass out. No, it's definitely gonna, sorry, sometimes I read ahead. Oh my gosh. Sabine was smiling at, I can't. I'm listening to the audiobook right now while I clean. They found out all of this stuff about synth. Hold up. She finds these videos, and it's videos of test subjects, and I think Danica found these videos somehow. I have a few theories, okay? So as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, like what if her and the pack of devils, someone injected them with synth because they found out she was investigating it or something? Then they could have done that to each other and then themselves, and that's what happened. Danica begging, it could have been because she was begging one of her best friends not to do it. If someone did it to them, what if it's the boyfriend? Okay, she broke up with him. Pretty sure she broke up with him the night that Danica died, right? Right? What if he was mad that Bryce broke up and went after Danica and them? Y'all are about to see all my mixed emotions. I'm at the part where she's with Dorian, I think that's his name, the mermaid, whatever, and they see Hunt dealing. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not even supposed to be walking, so why is he? It has to be a trick. I feel like it's someone pretending to be Hunt. That's the only thing I can think of. If Hunt is supposed to be like Tamlin, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm on chapter 66. It says like they're trying to do what they did before. And Hunt's literally, he already knew about synth. He didn't know everything, but he still knew about it. He's so stupid. I'm so mad. Hey guys, so I'm actually like so dramatic in these clips, and I'm just keeping it in because it's so funny. I'm sorry if that annoys you. Here you go. That's such a lie. They're saying that Danica was addicted to it. Now they're saying she did. The rest, what? The crap. They're saying that Danica took the freaking scent that day she died. First of all, it would have been found in her bloodstream, so they better have records of that. I don't believe that. There ain't no way. This book is gonna make me mentally unstable. If you already knew what happened, then your bargain was already down to 10 people. So you're just gonna trade that all to freaking do the thing again? So I'm so confused. Like, why? Like, he knew about the freaking thing that... Oh. The one that Rune liked was the queen, which I feel like they'll end up being together because he's a prince and she's a queen. And so I think she might end up helping him get out. But we'll see. Rune has telepathy, like rescind. I knew he could do it. When they said it was possible, I was like, oh yeah, he definitely can do it. But I thought he didn't know how yet. So I guess he's just been hiding it the whole time. I'm on chapter 76. I'm gonna try to finish this today. So they're at the summit and Bryce is in the library and Micah comes in. Texts Jessica and somehow it's like, show this to everyone. Y'all, ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way. I did not see this coming. So Bryce's tattoo is the horn. Micah killed Danica in the pack. Oh. He injects her with scent and she starts healing. It turns out she has starborn power, but I didn't think she was gonna be like this powerful without the drop and that she'd been hiding it all along. Y'all, I don't know how this is happening, but the queen is taking off his halo. I'm pretty sure. Hey guys, so we're at an Airbnb. Also, the air is really loud. I finished House of Earth and Blood. I don't know. I finished Crescent City 1 and I'm about to start House of Sky and Breath. I don't know what I want to rate it yet. So far, it doesn't feel like a 5-star. I started feeling emotions at the end. I was honestly really shocked that he got freed, but now they can't do anything. I think obviously in this book they're gonna start kind of a rebellion. That's what I'm kind of seeing. But the epilogue had something about Jessica and Adis. They're talking and he's like in his cat form and they're talking about Hunt and he's like, oh yeah, his dad would have either approved or disapproved. I don't know. He said something. And so it was alluding at who his father was someone powerful. And since Adis knew his father was, I'm guessing, oh, is it like someone in the underworld basically? I'll update you guys on when I start the book. Hey guys, so it's the next day and I started a little bit of House of Sky and Breath. I literally only read the prologue last night because I was so tired. Now it's kind of going into Human Rebels and so we kind of got a little look into that. I literally just started, but already they're saying Bryce is talking about something is like kind of wrong with her and Hunt. And I'm like, bro, I feel like it's a few months maybe since the attack and everything. So she has a new job at the Fae Archives and she really likes it. But her mom's kind of basically being jealous because, I don't know, she's kind of just being rude in my opinion. Because I know she's looking out for her, but she's like, oh, a princess wouldn't do that. Or like, and she wants her to get a new job and I'm like, Ember, the mom, she brought up, she was like, so what's like going on with you and Hunt? Or y'all are together but you're not together. What could have happened in that many months where they were just like literally in love, told each other they loved each other, she saved everyone and his life. I'm so confused. And then it showed like a statue. I'm trying to figure out who Hunt's father is. I don't know. Then it showed like the sculpture and it basically looked like Thor, but it was like a fae with a hammer and lightning. So it's like Thor question mark? Like what? Is Thor his father? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Okay, so apparently, so they planned to wait to be together because before it had kind of been like forced. They had to basically live together because he was watching over her, which is great. But at the same time, and like, they kind of did go through everything. And I cannot stand that people are still like making fun of Bryce and still like giving her a hard time. Because I'm like, dude, she literally saved y'all's entire world and you're still treating her like that? Yeah, no, makes me so mad. I accidentally saw like a spoiler today. It wasn't really a spoiler, but it said that Cormac could winnow and I was like, who is that? And so Cormac is their cousin and he has fire and shadow powers. So he has fire like the Autumn King, but I feel like Rune is going to be able to winnow. He just doesn't know how to do it yet. Hey guys, so I'm back home 25% of the way through right now. I'm on page 172. Danica knew the girl in the prologue. They're walking into Bryce's apartment and she like stops with fear as soon as she gets in, and then Ethan's like, your cat's a sweetheart by the way. And I was like, wait, no, I thought maybe he was talking about Syrinx or whatever his name is, but I was like, no, she took him to work. So I think it's Adis. Excited to see it because like the epilogue of the last book where him and Jessica were talking, we're gonna see. Sometimes this confuses me because there's just a bunch of like twists, you know. Adis is like, basically you have our armies and when you say you want to fight, will fight with you. But now we know that Cormac is a rebel. So is the engagement like not real? I know this is a long shot. So they have security cameras. And my thing is, why would the Astery not bug Bryce's apartment? They're all in her apartment talking about all this crazy stuff that's happening. Probably watching her like a hawk because they told her keep a low profile or they'll basically hurt all of their family. It kind of like makes me anxious about them. Like they could just know and be like listening to all of this. Or someone's gonna betray them and like tell them. So I'm on chapter 22 right now. Rune is like I don't know. I don't know. He's talking to Agent Daylight or something like that, and he talks about her voice. Hypaxia, the like witch queen, was a super big part, so I thought that she was like coming again somewhere, and especially because Rune like acted like he really liked her. He loved her voice or something, and that's what he said about Hypaxia. So I'm guessing that's who it is. It's probably like a week later. Y'all, I cannot finish this book. I don't know. I'm just getting bored. I'm not gonna lie. Because like everyone hypes these up and I know that something happens at the end of this book. It's not hitting for me, okay? Honestly, right now I don't like it as much as I like the first one. Probably like 60% of the way through. Now they're just not doing anything. Bryce like knew where he was all along. Had him like hiding and stuff, and he's going to live with their parents and he's gonna be your half brother. I like that, but it's like now they figured out what they need to figure out, so what are we doing? Hey guys, so it's the next day. I'm now on page 680. I only have this much left, so I'm probably gonna finish it today. I'm starting to get bored, and well, I've been bored through like this much of the book. It's kind of disappointing because I feel like the series is so hyped up. I like Bryce as the main character, but at the same time she kind of gets dull sometimes and like annoying. I like Hunt. I think his character is good. Like there's a lot of complex things with his character because of the whole rebellion in the past. I would say probably my favorite characters are Therian and Rune. I like Rune just because he's a brother to her, but Therian's just so funny. He reminds me of Lucian, and so I think that's why I like Therian a lot. Feels like we were trying to figure out something and then we figured it out, and it's like, what are we doing now? Does that make sense? The whole first half, it was about Emil. And also, I don't like that her and Hunt weren't together at the start. I feel like that was pointless. I actually enjoy reading day-to-day stuff, but it's like we're so far into the story that I feel like there needs to be things happening. And day-to-day was for the first book. Did it have to be dragged out all the way 700 pages until there's nothing happening? There's no goal. We found Emil. And that felt like the whole point of the book. And there is this underlying thing with the princes, and so she was just visited by the Prince of the Pit. He explains that the past Starborn Queen and all the princes were allies, and then there's also the dragon thrown in the mix, and I feel like she's probably gonna have an important role. And then I'm also like, who is Hunt's father? And we still have found out nothing. I'm just gonna finish this today. Not me literally saying how Therian's like one of my favorite characters. Why would he do this? Sold himself to the Viper Queen. Pretty sure he gave her a blood oath. I don't know if they know what that is, but that's exactly what he did. I don't know. I'm like so mad about the crap. If he becomes like Finnick and freaking Liam, if you know, you know, he better not do that. That better not happen. I'm on a walk. Baxian is Danica's mate. I was not expecting that. I'm at work right now and I'm trying to finish the book. I have like 50 pages left. I don't know what's gonna happen. In the palace, trying to figure out things, and they're taking too long. Therian's in trouble. Cormac's shot. Rune got stopped by Maddox. Bryce is just trying to figure out things. I'm like, dude, hurry up. You need to stop. You can leave right now. And so I'm scared something's gonna happen. So yes, I'm in the same place. I came to the bathroom. I'm not even done yet. I'm not even done. What? I didn't y'all, I'm not done reading. I just read to the freaking, she jumped into hell. And it said a girl with light brown hair and blue eyes that had paint all over her. And then it said, she said Rune, and she said violet eyes, and he's weak. What picture of wait. Oh my, this is crazy. How has this been kept a secret? How did I know this? I'm redhead from the violet eyes. Y'all, is that Rhysand? Is she and freaking Valeris? What? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna freak out. Oh my gosh. I literally wanted to cry so bad. The first thing, she like lands and she says it's grass. And I didn't know then, but then she's like, oh, like one of the demons from hell, because his wings look like bat. And I was like, wait, what if it's like the bat wings? But then it kept going. I was like, oh wait, no, like what? No. And then I didn't even catch the part where it said scarred hands. It was talking like a girl with pointed eyes, like Fury. I was like, wait, that's Amryn. That's literally Amryn. And then I got reading. I was like, oh, more people kept coming in. It was Cassian, and then it was Nessa, and then it went and it said the paint on the pants, and I was like, I knew it was Feyre, and I didn't even see the swirls. But when it said the violet eyes, I was like, no, that's literally, y'all. I knew that Rune was like, somehow I felt like he was Demichi because that's her powers. Same when I first read that Rune had violet eyes, I was like, oh, he's like the same as them. And she thought Recent was Rune. The crossover. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to start the next one. Hi, I'm Recent, basically. Hello guys, oh my gosh. Okay, it is now time to review this book. I'm literally gonna cry. And it sucks because Aiden has not read it and he's currently reading ACOTAR, so I cannot like spoil anything for him because I want it to be like such a surprise to him. And there's only one other person I know that's read this that I like talked to, and her name's Lauren. I met her off of Instagram. I've actually met her in person, but she read it, and so I've been talking to her about it a little bit. Okay, so first we're just gonna start with the rating, but I think I'm gonna give this one 5 stars. The end of this book, yo, I have to give this 5 stars. Literally all the way until here probably was 3.5, 4. But for the last few pages, I have to give it 5 stars. Like, I have to. Literally, y'all, I was at work and I felt so bad because I should have waited to read it at home so I could actually film. As soon as I saw the paint on the pants and violet eyes, and I went to the bathroom, and because I was about to bawl my eyes out, like literally. Okay, they were at the ball and I was like, everything with the meal, they already figured all that out, so I don't understand what's gonna keep going. Y'all, I thought that Day was gonna be Hypaxia the entire time, because in the first book, Rune loved Hypaxia when she was just the healer. He thought she was so beautiful. It kind of led up to like them being together. Then we knew that Hypaxia had another lover, so I was like, oh, so it's not, she's not Day then. We find out that it is the Hind, and I actually like that. I mean, obviously she kind of explains how like all the things she was doing, she was actually doing for good. She's still bad. Like, she still was doing some bad stuff. I am giving this 5 stars specifically for the end. The pacing with this book was kind of weird. Like, it felt like the whole first half we were just trying to find a meal, and it was like all this random stuff. I felt like it didn't need to be that long. Just a little over halfway through the book, found out that she already knew where a meal was, and so all that was pointless. All of a sudden, the pacing just changes. They go to the freaking palace and they're gonna find out the truth behind the Asteri was hiding, because Baxian knew the numbers and he like explained it was a room. As soon as Rune was captured, I knew that it was an ambush. I knew that they all knew that they were gonna come. Therian got away, which I love Therian. He reminds me of Lucian, and Cormac died. I was so sad because like him and Sophie's love, like I loved that part, and I really was hoping Sophie was gonna be alive, and she wasn't, and it was so sad. If you know, you know. It kind of gave me like when he was in the morgue, Throne of Glass vibes, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it was bad, and then him and Rune, I didn't even think about that. Him and Rune were gonna restart and be like friends again. Bryce figures out everything. They fed off of magic on all these different worlds, conquered millions of worlds, so they're trapped, and that's why they want Bryce, is they want her to be able to go back to the other worlds. They're all captured. The Hind kills the Harpy, and we find out that the Hind is Day, and Bryce ends up running away, jumping into a portal to hell. Rigolis puts the brand on Hunt's head, and I'm so confused. Is it like the brand that he used to have, like he's a slave and his powers dampen? And can they control him? I didn't really understand that. I know it dampens his power, but so basically he's a slave again. Bryce wakes up and she turns around and sees a male, and she thinks it's like a demon because the wings are like the bat wings. But I was like, oh, that's like Alarian wings. What if it's like one of them? He pulls a blindfold. I didn't even catch the scarred hands. The petite dark-haired female with angular eyes like Fury's and red painted mouth. I was like, wait, that's Amryn, because they talk about her eyes being like that. I'm so sorry for the quality change, but my camera died and I want to keep videoing, so this is on my phone. Then it says the front door open, and a female with the same brown gold hair as the one already standing before Bryce, and as soon as that, I was like, it's Feyre. It's Feyre. And then it says she wore a loose white shirt with brown pants, both splattered with paint, and I literally lost it. I was like, that's Feyre. And I skimmed down and I saw violet blue eyes, a winged dark-haired male who stepped in behind her, and she was like, Rune? And then the male blinked. His eyes were the same shade of violet blue as Rose. That is literally Resand. Stars in his eyes. Actual stars. And she explains her name. And he's like, hi, Bryce Quinlan. My name is Resand. I did not expect that. I literally thought when she jumped, she was going to hell. In there, like, she's there, y'all. Like, she's literally talking to Resand. Oh my gosh. Like, that's... What? I hope we get, like, Feyre and Resand point of views, too. Because it's from third person. Lucian better be there. If he is gone to freaking with Vassa in there, I'm gonna be so mad. Lucian, my Lucian baby better be in that book, please. I'm gonna be so sad Bryce just leaves that world and they never like all get back together again. So I'm about to start reading the next book. It's gonna be its own separate vlog. Definitely subscribe because I'll be posting about that, me reading it. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what other books you want me to read. You guys have a great day and I will see you when I see you.